Hello guys, namaste. Welcome back to Android Picks. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, to be precise, over 3 months. And recently I got the Realme X. This device is making a lot of buzz in the sub 20,000 segment, and it really makes sense. This device has a full screen display along with a pop-up camera, which I doubt any other smartphone in this segment has. It's a really beautiful phone. I have the polar white variant, and in this video I'm gonna talk about few tips and tricks, and I'll be also making a video on my initial impressions. So without any further ado, let's get started with top 20 tips and tricks of the Realme X.
Realme X comes with their own OS and launcher, and honestly I'm not really a fan of that. Even if you install a third-party launcher, it will come back to its own UI when you go to the home screen. To change this, you need to go into settings and search for default. Now in the search result, click on the default app settings and go to the default app for home screen. Now change the home screen default app to the launcher of your choice. Once you have set the launcher of your choice, you can also change the icon pack depending on the support from the launcher. I am using the pixel icon pack to make it look more like the stock Android. The default lock screen on the Realme X shows a bunch of wallpapers with their own description, which I do not enjoy. If you want to change the lock screen wallpapers, you need to go into settings, home screen and lock screen magazine. Click on the lock screen and disable the lock screen magazine option, which you will see in there. Just like OnePlus devices, you can change the fingerprint animation on the Realme X. To do that, you need to go into settings, fingerprint face and password and select fingerprint. There are 5 inbuilt options to choose from. My personal favorite is gravity, and that's what I have been using since the beginning. With 6.5-inch display on Realme X, it is really hard to use it with one hand. To make it easy, you can go to settings, convenience aid and turn on the Assistive Touch. You can also use the touch gestures to control it, as you can see it on the screen, or you have an option to open a bunch of options to choose from, as you can see it on the screen. Realme X has an inbuilt gaming assistant named GameSpace. All the games you install are preloaded into this application. This GameSpace allows you to control the notifications when you are playing the game. You can also control if you want to see the full screen video call notifications or just the banner of them. It also has other features like network protection, easy answer and optimization to make the gaming experience better. By default, the battery percentage indicator is turned off on the Realme X. To turn that on, you need to go to settings, notification and status bar and toggle on the battery percentage indicator. I also love to turn on the feature wherein you get to see the internet speeds in real time on the status bar. Realme X also supports the inbuilt app locker function, which can be enabled by going into settings, security and app encryption. You can select the apps which you want to be logged. Probably this is the only smartphone giving an option to unlock the apps via the face unlock. This is a huge phone, and I am sure that everyone is not comfortable using gestures. Unlike the Fruit company smartphone, you can select the type of navigation buttons you want on Realme X. It is inside the convenience aid settings. There are 3 different types of gestures to choose from. It also has virtual keys which you can use if you do not fancy gestures. I personally love the gestures on Realme X, especially the back gesture, which can be done on any edge or anywhere. Realme X shows the fingerprint scanner icon when the screen is turned off by default, but it also has an option to show the clock on the screen when it is turned off. I personally find it very useful, and it can be turned on by going into settings, display and brightness and off screen clock. Realme X by default comes with the virtual keys on screen. I do not have any problem per se with it, but it really annoys when it vibrates every time you press it. You can disable that by going into settings, sound and vibration. It also has the fingerprint animation sound option here, and I loved that sound. You should definitely check that out. It's super sci-fi. Although the phone supports face unlock, you would not see it on the setup screen when you are starting to use this device. To unroll your face, you have to go into settings, fingerprint face and password, and then select face. Once you enroll your face, you can choose where you want this face unlock to be triggered. You can also select where you want the face unlock feature to be used. As mentioned earlier, I love the fact that you can use it on the app lock feature. One feature which I would love you to start using is the automatic turn on and off feature. As the name suggests, this feature turns your device off and on automatically based on the time that you have set. I personally use this daily to decrease the usage of my smartphone in the midnight. The last trick is to speed up the animations on your device by going into the developer option. To enable the developer option, you need to go to the About Phone section and press the build number 7 times. Now go back to the additional settings and scroll down to the developer option. Now find the animation speed option and decrease all the animation speed to 0.5 from 1x. It will just speed up all the animations, which in turn will make you feel your device is faster. So that's pretty much for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. As mentioned earlier, I will also be making my initial impressions of the Realme X. So if you have any questions, make sure to write them down in the comment section below so that I can answer it in that video. So yeah, that's pretty much for this video. See you guys in the next one.